Good afternoon all of you. Now in today's video lecture, I am going to solve examples from parametric functions and exercise 1.4. Previously we already started the topic parametric function. Now in today's lecture, I am going to solve this example. So now example is, question is find dy by dx if x is equal to sec square theta, y equal to tan cube theta and theta equal to pi by 3. So let us solve this. As I already mentioned that in parametric function, how we find derivative? X is some function of parameter t, y is some function of parameter t, where this t is a parameter. Then first we find dx by dt separately, dy by dt separately, and then we find dy by dx by using this formula, dy by dt upon dx by dt. So this is the rule how to find derivative of parametric function. So let us solve the example. So what is x here? X is equal to sec square theta and y is equal to tan cube theta. Now here parameter is theta. So if I differentiate x with respect to theta, then derivative of x with respect to theta is dx by d theta equal to, now derivative of sec square, first we take derivative of power. So it is 2 sec theta into derivative of sec theta, which is sec theta into tan theta. Now this 2 sec theta into sec theta, so it is 2 sec square theta into tan theta. This is the value of dx by d theta. Now we find the derivative of y. So differentiate y with respect to theta. So its derivative is dy by d theta is equal to derivative of tan cube 3 tan square theta into derivative of tan is sec square theta. Call this part as equation 1. This is equation 2. So therefore, from equation 1 and 2, we can find the value of dy by dx. So from equation 1 and 2, dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. This is the formula. So value of dy by d is 3 tan square theta into sec square theta upon value of dx by d theta is 2 sec square theta into tan theta. So here this sec square get cancelled, then one tan also get cancelled, and the remaining answer is dy by dx is equal to 3 by 2 tan theta. Right? But this is the value of dy by dx. We have to find this value at theta equal to pi by 3. So now I put value of theta equal to pi by 3. So at theta equal to pi by 3, this derivative is dy by dx at theta equal to pi by 3 is equal to 3 by 2 tan of pi by 3. So value of tan pi by 3 is root 3. Now second example, question is again same, find dy by dx where x is t square plus t plus 1 and y is sin pi t upon 2 plus cos pi t upon 2 at t equal to 1. So first we find derivative of y with respect to t. So what is y? It is sin pi t by 2 plus cos pi t upon 2. We differentiate y with respect to t. So dy by dt is equal to derivative of first sin, which is cos pi t upon 2 into derivative of this internal part pi by 2 into t. That derivative is pi by 2. Then derivative of cos, which is minus sin pi by 2 into t into derivative of pi t upon 2 is pi by 2. So if I take pi by 2 common, then pi by 2 in bracket cos of pi t upon 2 minus sin pi t upon 2. Call this as equation 1. So this is the value of dy by dt. Then second, what is x? It is t square plus t plus 1. Now find derivative of this x with respect to t. So differentiate x with respect to t. Dx by dt is equal to derivative of t square is 2t, derivative of t is 1. So call this as equation number 2. So from this equation 1 and 2, value of dy by dx, the formula is dy by dt upon dx by dt. I am directly putting here values. So pi by 2 into cos of pi t upon 2 minus sin pi t upon 2 divided by 2t plus 1. But we have to find this derivative at t equal to 1. So at this value at t equal to 1, derivative is dy by dx at t equal to 1 is equal to this pi by 2 as it is into, if I put t equal to 1 in this angle, then cos of pi by 2 minus sin pi by 2 upon, and here 2 into 1 is 1, so 2 plus 1. Now value of cos pi by 2 is 0 and sin pi by 2 is 1. So our answer becomes dy by dx at t equal to 1 is equal to pi by 2 into 0 minus 1 upon this 2 plus 1 is 3. So pi by 2, sorry, minus pi by 2 upon 3. So your final answer is minus pi by 6. This is the value of derivative at t equal to 1, minus pi by 6. So this is our second example. Now we solve next one. So now the next example is third one. If x square plus y square is equal to t plus 1 by t, and second equation is x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 is equal to t square plus 1 by t square, then show that x cube y into dy by dx is equal to 1. So let us solve this. Now this example is a show that type example, and this example will be asked for 3 or 4 marks in the final exam. So let us solve. First we write the given equations. First equation is x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 equal to t square plus 1 upon t square. Call it as equation 1. Then second equation, x square plus y square equal to t plus 1 over t. Now I am squaring this second equation. So on squaring equation number 2, so what we get, x square plus y square whole bracket square is equal to t plus 1 upon t bracket square. Now the square of this part, we are using formula a plus b bracket square. So x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4 plus 2 times x square y square is equal to, now square of this part is t square plus 1 upon t square, that is a square plus b square, plus 2 times a into b. So remaining part is only 2. Now if you observe equation number 1, then here x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4, and then addition is equal to what, t square plus 1 upon t square. So by using equation 1, by using this equation 1, what we get, by using this equation 1, we can write t square plus 1 upon t square. This is the value of what? x raised to 4 plus y raised to 4. It is appear here. Plus 2x square y square is equal to, on right hand side, t square plus 1 upon t square plus 2. So this t square cancel with this t square. This 1 plus t square cancel with this. So what is remaining? 2x square y square is equal to 2 only. Now this 2 also get cancelled. So x square y square is equal to 1. Right? Now I am differentiating this. We have to prove this. So if I differentiate this above equation with respect to x, then it is an implicit function. So we are using here product rule, u into v rule. So x square as it is, derivative of y is 2y into dy by dx plus y square as it is, derivative of x square is 2x and derivative of 1 is 0. So from this it is 2 times x square y dy by dx plus 2x y square equal to 0. Now if I shift these two terms on the right hand side, then first this term becomes negative and this term is in the division of that term. So minus 2xy square upon 2x square y. So we get answer like this. So here this 2 also get cancelled, but we have to prove this x cube y into dy by dx is equal to 1. So from this equation, the value of x square is what? It is 1 upon y square. And if I use this value here, then dy by dx is equal to minus x we use value of y square here because in the numerator there is the term y square. So minus x in bracket value of y square is 1 upon x square upon x square y. So here this 1x get cancelled, minus 1 upon this x upon x square y. So it is equal to minus 1 upon x cube y. This is your dy by dx. Here is minus sign. So this is our answer, dy by dx. But this term is in the division. So if I shift this, then it is x cube y into dy by dx is equal to minus 1. So this is the proof of this problem. Now let us solve next one. Next example is x is equal to a in bracket t minus 1 upon t and y is equal to b in bracket t plus 1 upon t then show that dy by dx is equal to b square x upon a square y. Okay, let us solve this. So what is first equation? X is equal to a in bracket t minus 1 upon t. So from this we can write x upon a is equal to t minus 1 upon t. Call it as equation 1. And from second equation y is equal to b in bracket t plus 1 upon t. So from this y upon t is equal to t plus 1 upon t. Right? call this as equation number 2. Now I am squaring these both equations, equation 1 and 2, and we take subtraction of these two equations. So on squaring equation 1 and 2 and subtract, so what we get? Square of this equation. So it is, or you can write x square upon a square minus second equation. So its square is y square minus upon b square equal to square of this term. It is t minus 1 upon t whole bracket square minus t plus 1 upon t whole bracket square. So if I solve these two brackets, then what we get? So x square upon a square minus y square upon b square is equal to square of this term. It is t square minus 2 plus 1 upon t square. We are using formula a minus b bracket square. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. Then here is negative sign. So negative sign in bracket square of this term is t square plus 2 plus 1 upon t square. Now if I multiply by this minus sign into bracket, then it is t square minus 2 plus 1 upon t square minus t square minus 2 minus 1 upon t square. So this 1 plus t square minus 1 plus t square get cancelled. This t square minus t square get cancelled. So what is remaining? Minus 4. And on the left hand side, x square upon a square minus y square upon b square equal to minus 4. Now we are differentiating this equation. So now if I differentiate this equation with respect to x or y with respect to x, then derivative of this first term, derivative of x square is 2x upon a square constant, so keep it as it is. Then minus derivative of y square is 2y upon b square as it is into derivative of y, which is a dy by dx equal to 0. Derivative of minus 4 is 0. So I shift this term into right hand side. Minus 2y upon b square into dy by dx is equal to minus 2x upon a square. Now shift this part because this term is in the multiplication with dy by dx. So if I shift, it is in the division. And what we get? So dy by dx, this minus minus become plus, and this 2 also get cancelled. Dy by dx is equal to this term x upon a square whole divided by y upon b square. So our final answer is, therefore dy by dx equal to this b square x upon a square y, a upon b upon c upon d. So it is b square x upon a square y, and this we have to prove. So this is the solution of fourth example. Now we solve next one. Example number 5. Now next example is x is equal to square root of a raised to sine inverse t. X is equal to root a raised to sine inverse t, and y is equal to root a raised to cos inverse t. Then show that dy by dx is equal to y by x. Sorry, minus y by x. Then show that dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. So it is again a simple example, and this example is also asked for 4 marks. It is a show that type example. So first we differentiate the two separate equations in terms of x and y. So what is y? It is root a raised to cos inverse of t. So it is a parametric function with parameter t. If I differentiate this y with respect to t, then derivative of y is dy by dt equal to, now first we find derivative of root because it is a composite function, then derivative of a raised to cos inverse, and then derivative of cos inverse, like this. So first derivative of root is what? 1 upon 2 root a raised to cos inverse t. This is the derivative of what? This root square root function into derivative of a raised to cos inverse. So a raised to cos inverse t into log a. This is the derivative of a raised to cos inverse into derivative of cos inverse is what? Minus 1 upon root 1 minus t square. So first we find derivative of square root function, then derivative of a to the power, then derivative of cos inverse. If I simplify this, so it is equal to this minus sign and this term, so minus a cos inverse of t into log a upon root 1 minus t square. So this 2 into root a raised to cos inverse of t, right? Now we know that if I write the term x, then this term can be written as root x into root x, right? So if you check these two terms, suppose this is your x, this a raised to cos inverse t is your x, and this is root x. So how we can write this a raised to cos inverse t? So this can be written as minus root a raised to cos inverse t into root a raised to cos inverse t into log a upon 2 root 1 minus t square into root a raised to cos inverse t. So 1 a raised to cos inverse t get cancelled, and from original equation this root a raised to cos inverse t is what? This is the value of y. So what we get? Then we get a dy by dt is equal to this value is of y. So minus y log a upon this 2 root 1 minus t square. So call now this as equation number 1 because it is a derivative of y with respect to t. Now we find derivative of x with respect to t. So what is x? X is equal to root a raised to sine inverse t. Root a raised to sine inverse t. So if you differentiate x with respect to t, then derivative of x with respect to t is dx by dt. Then derivative of this square root function first. So which is 1 upon 2 root a raised to sine inverse t into derivative of this a to the power, which is a raised to sine inverse t into log a. Now derivative of this sine inverse t, which is 1 upon root 1 minus t square. So first we find derivative of a root function, square root function, then derivative of a raised to sine inverse, which is a raised to sine inverse t into log a, and into derivative of this sine inverse. So if you simplify this again by the same rule, so how to write this a raised to sine inverse t, which is a root a raised to sine inverse t into root a raised to sine inverse t into log a upon 2 times root a raised to sine inverse t into root 1 minus t square. So this 1 root a raised to sine inverse t get cancelled, and value of this root a raised to sine inverse t is what? X. So what we get? Dx by dt is equal to x log a upon 2 root 1 minus t square. Call this as equation number 2. Now by using this equation 1 and 2, we find dy by dx. So by equation 1 and 2, we find the value of dy by dx. dy by dx is equal to, what is the formula? Formula is dy by dt upon dx by dt. And if I put the value of dy by dt, which is minus y log a upon 2 root 1 minus t square upon value of dx by dt, which is x log a upon x log a upon 2 root 1 minus t square. So this 2 get cancelled, root 1 minus t square get cancelled, this log a also get cancelled. So what is remaining? Minus y by x. The remaining part is minus y by x. So this is your answer of dy by dx. Now we solve some examples from exercise 1.4. Some examples from exercise 1.4. So these are the similar examples in this exercise which are also show that type and will be asked for 4 marks. So now I am solving the examples from exercise 1.4 and in that question number 3. Exercise 1.4 question number 3. So in that example number 1, that example is x is equal to a root sec theta minus tan theta, y is equal to a root sec theta plus tan theta. Then show that dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. So this is the value of x and value of y is a root sec theta plus tan theta. Then show that dy by dx. So let us solve this. So what is x? It is a root sec theta minus tan theta. So for our convenience, we are substituting this value sec theta minus tan theta as u. So let u is equal to sec theta minus tan theta. So what is dx by d theta? Then this value is a into derivative of this root, or no need to solve like this. We are taking direct derivative of this. So if you differentiate x with respect to theta, then dx by d theta is equal to a as it is into derivative of this square root, which is 1 upon 2 root sec theta minus tan theta into derivative of this sec theta minus tan theta. Derivative of sec theta is what? Which is sec theta into tan theta. It minus derivative of tan theta is sec square theta. So first we find derivative of root. This is constant. Then derivative of square root is 1 upon 2 root sec theta minus tan theta into derivative of this part. Derivative of sec theta is sec into tan minus derivative of tan is sec square. So this being as it is in bracket. Now from this I am taking minus sec theta common from these two terms. So if I take minus sec theta common, then what is remaining in bracket? Then here sec theta minus tan theta. If I take minus sec theta common, then in bracket minus sec theta minus tan theta upon 2 root sec theta minus tan theta. So again by using the same property, this x can be written as root x into root x. So this term sec theta minus tan theta, how we can write this? Root sec theta minus tan theta into root sec theta minus tan theta. So this term becomes a or minus a in bracket root sec theta minus tan theta into root sec theta minus tan theta bracket complete upon 2 root sec theta minus tan theta. So this one root get cancelled and value of dx by d theta is, so value of dx by d theta is minus a root sec theta minus tan theta upon 2. Call this as equation number 1. This is the value of dx by d theta. Now I am differentiating y. So what is y? Y is equal to a into sec theta plus tan theta. A root sec theta plus tan theta. Now if I differentiate this y with respect to theta, then dy by d theta is equal to this a as it is, then derivative of this root first, which is 1 upon 2 root sec theta plus tan theta into derivative of this sec theta plus tan theta. So what is derivative of sec theta? Which is sec theta into tan theta plus derivative of tan theta is sec square theta. Now from these two terms I am taking sec theta common. So what is remaining? If I take a sec theta common, if I take sec theta common, then in bracket remaining part is sec theta plus tan theta upon 2 root sec theta plus tan theta. Now again by using the same term, we can write this sec theta plus tan theta in terms of root, like this a sec theta this term is minus a sec theta, and this derivative is minus a sec theta, because we are taking sec theta common here. So a sec theta in bracket into root sec theta plus tan theta into root sec theta plus tan theta upon this root. So 2 root sec theta plus tan theta. Bracket complete. Now this one root get cancelled here, and value of dy by d theta is equal to a sec theta upon 2 root sec theta plus tan theta. So call this term as equation number 2. Now by using this equation 1 and equation 2, we can find dy by dx. So therefore from equation 1 and 2, dy by dx is equal to this term is in the numerator, sec theta plus tan theta upon 2. So from equation 1 and 2, dy by dx is equal to dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. So dy by d theta upon dx by d theta. So value of dy by d theta is a sec theta in bracket root sec theta plus tan theta upon 2 divided by value of dx by d theta is minus a sec theta into root sec theta minus tan theta upon 2. But by using original values, this a root sec theta minus tan theta, this a root sec theta minus tan theta, this is the value of cot x, and this a root sec theta plus tan theta, it is the value of y. So if I replace these two values, then this term become y sec theta, and this 2 get cancelled, upon this value becomes minus x sec theta. So this sec theta also get cancelled, and our answer is minus y by x. dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. Okay, now the second example, x is equal to e raised to sin 3t and y is equal to e raised to cos 3t. Then we have to show that dy by dx is equal to minus y log x upon x log y. So first we simplify these two equations because in the show that part there is y log x. So the terms containing log. So first we are finding the log of these two. So what is x? It is e raised to sin 3t. So if I apply log on both sides, then what I get? Log x is equal to log e raised to sin 3t. And this log e is equal to 1. So what is it? Sin 3t is equal to log x. Now call this as equation 1. Similarly, what is y? Y is equal to e raised to cos 3t. Now if I apply log on both sides, then what we get? Log y is equal to log e raised to cos 3t. Log e raised to cos 3t. So what we get? Log y is equal to cos 3t. Now call this as equation number 2. Now we find dy by dx. Or first we say, so if I differentiate this with respect to t, then derivative of log x is 1 upon x into dx by dt is equal to derivative of sin 3t is cos 3t into 3. Similarly here, if you differentiate with respect to t, then derivative of log y is 1 upon y dy by dt is equal to derivative of cos is minus sin 3 into 3. So therefore, dy by dx is equal to what? Dy by dt upon dx by dt. So from this equation, what is that of dx by dt? X into cos 3t into 3, and value of dy by dt is what? Y into 3 minus sin 3t. So by using these two values, or I write here, this value dx by dt is equal to what? 3x cos 3t, and value of this is minus 3y sin 3t. So dy by dt is equal to minus 3y sin 3t, and value of dy by dx by dt is 3x cos 3t, right? So here this 3 get cancelled, and from this equation 1 and 2, what we get? Sin 3t equal to what? Log x, and cos 3t equal to what? Log y. So therefore, now by equation 1 and 2, dy by dx is equal to minus what? Y. Sin 3t is equal to log x. So minus y log x upon x log y. So this is our proof of the question number 2. Now next example, question number 3, and in that third one. So the third one is x is equal to t plus 1 upon t minus 1, and y is equal to t minus 1 upon t plus 1. Then we have to show that dy dx plus y square is equal to 0. So this part we have to show. So this one is also simple example. So first, what is x? It is t plus 1 upon t minus 1. Now I am differentiating this by using u by v rule. So if I differentiate this x with respect to t, then value of derivative of x with respect to t is dx by dt Then here we are using u by v rule. So this u is t plus 1, v is t minus 1. So what is the derivative of quotient rule? So v as it is, t minus 1 as it is, into derivative of u, v as it is derivative of u, minus u as it is derivative of v. So derivative of this term is 1 minus t minus 1 as it is, derivative of numerator is 1 whole divided by v square, that is t minus 1. So this sign is negative. It is minus 2t upon t minus 1 bracket square. So this is our dx by dt. Now what is y? It is t minus 1 upon t plus 1. And if you differentiate y with respect to t, then dy by dt is equal to, again we are using u by v rule. So v as it is, derivative of u is 1 minus u as it is, derivative of v is 1 upon v square. So if you simplify this, then t into 1, t plus 1, then minus t plus 1 upon t plus 1 bracket square. So this t again get cancelled and 2 upon t plus 1 bracket square. This is the value of dy by dt. Now by using the same formula parametric function, dy by dx is equal to dy by dt upon dx by dt. So what we get, dy by dt is 2 upon t plus 1 whole bracket square upon value of dx by dt is minus 2, not t, only minus 2, minus 1 minus 2 minus 2, so minus 2 upon t minus 1 bracket square. So here this 2 get cancelled. Now this term is what? A upon b upon c upon d. So this can be written as t minus 1 bracket square. Right here, t minus 1 bracket square upon t plus 1 bracket square. Or this can be written as t minus 1 upon t plus 1 whole bracket square and equal to dy by dx. So by using value of y, which is t minus 1 upon t plus 1, so this term become, it is equal to y square dy by dx. So if I shift this, then what we get, dy by dx, and because of this minus sign, so here is minus sign, it is minus y square, so plus y square equal to 0. So hence the proof of this example number 3.